am going to talk about something pretty cool, which is how can we experience more goodness, more joy, more happiness? How can we shift our experience of life in every single second, right? In any moment, no matter where you are, no matter what's going on. Hey, Lucas. Hey, Dominique. How are you? And that's what we're going to talk about today. I hope you're ready, and I hope that you, hey, ho, hi, hey, Dominique, hey, Mateus, hey, everybody. Ooh, let me pull out my chat so that I can also see if people are commenting on other platforms. But it's great to see you all this morning. Aw, thank you, Mateus. Yeah, let's enjoy that good feel of money. I hope you guys are all, checking out the crypto markets and really understanding, getting yourself educated on Bitcoin and Ethereum and stuff like that. All really important stuff to learn about. And today I'm going to be doing a webinar on crypto to explain it simply. How do you buy it? How do you, he says, my name is Arthur. Hi, Arthur. Good to see you. Says people on Instagram. Hey there. So I'm going to be doing a webinar on that this afternoon. So if you want to join, make sure you reach out. Make sure you find me in my Facebook group, Financial Ninjas, where I'll be posting that link to the Zoom link to join the webinar and learn about that. All right. Now, today, what I want to talk about is how can you experience more good in a single second, like in any moment, no matter what's happening in your life, even if something really frustrating or difficult is going on, even if you're in pain, like how can you experience more goodness in any moment? And it's actually a really simple trick. My name is Faith, by the way. I forget to introduce myself when I do these. Thanks for asking. My name is Faith Jones. And my Facebook group is called Financial Ninjas. So if you're interested to learn more about what we do in there, come join us there. But it's great to have you guys. You can also go watch these same videos. They're recorded on YouTube as well at Faith Jones I Own Me. So today, first of all, I want to say, where do we experience good? Where do we experience good? Think about it. The only place we experience if something is good or bad or painful or not is here in our mind. You can go on YouTube, you can see tons and tons of videos about this, about how, people their mind can be tricked to think that they could be stabbing a fake hand and the person feels pain because they think it's their hand, right? There's all kinds of crazy mental tricks that you can do with your mind. Thank you. Love you too. And so when we understand the only place that we actually experience good, bad, joy, happiness, pleasure, pain, right? The only place we experience it is in our conscious awareness. If I'm not aware of something, I don't experience it, right? If I'm not aware that somebody is being mean and saying mean things about me, then I'm not sad about it because I don't experience it, right? So it's really only in our conscious awareness. And when we understand that, all of a sudden we have so many tools we can use to flip our state. What do I mean by that? Let's say that all your friends are going on a really cool vacation to Iceland, right? It happened to me. Everyone's off on a beautiful vacation to Iceland, and you don't have the money or whatever, you're busy or you have family obligations and you can't go. Okay. Or something like that going on, right? Anything that you might really want to do, but for one reason or another, you feel like you can't do. Well, is that the only place you might be able to experience that goodness, that fun, that beauty, right? No, you could read a novel and get completely taken up and totally in a whole other world just by a free thing of reading a book that takes you to another place that you can experience that in, right? Hey, Frenchie. We're talking about how you can experience more goodness in any time, in any place, because the only place that we actually experience pain, suffering, happiness, joy is in our conscious awareness. It's in our mind. That's the only place we actually experience it. So, in that case, what can we do with our mind that can completely shift that experience in an instant? We can choose to change what we focus on. So, if something is happening that's really annoying or painful, I can shift my focus to something else. I can think about something else. I can focus on something else, right? And I could focus on a lovely cup of tea. I could focus on a beautiful book I'm reading. I could focus on a beautiful plant, a flower, right? In any moment. That's the stories of these powerful stories of people who have overcome just huge tragedy, um, people who were locked away in prison for years, right? Trapped. And they could see, like, all they could see outside was, they could just barely see the sky out of their prison bars, right? And yet they come through these experiences and they write these amazing memoirs of overcoming and strength. Why? Because when they were in that experience, they would look for beautiful things to focus on. Even if it was just a flower growing out of the cracks in the mud, they would focus on that. They would focus on love. They would focus on beautiful things that would get them through that painful experience. Right? So at any time, we can experience something that is more beautiful and more amazing than maybe what is happening in our current situation at that moment. We can choose to shift what our mind focuses on. Whatever our mind focuses on, that becomes huge. I want you to try it. Check it out and try it. Okay? Just focus on, put all of your mind and attention and focus just on the tiny touch of your finger running across your hand. Just that little kind of light tickle when you run your finger across your hand. Just focus on that for a minute. See how everything else fades away? Just for that second, everything else fades away, right? That's all you're aware of. So you can bring your awareness to something cool, to something beautiful. Bring your awareness to a flower. Bring your awareness to something amazing, and that can shift your whole state, your whole emotional state. Because the only place that we experience whether something is good or bad or painful or happy or pleasurable is in our minds. It's not actually in what's going on around us. So that's where we want to bring our focus. And when we understand that we have such power and control over our lives and over ourselves, because in any moment, no matter what's happening to us, no matter what's happening around us, we can always choose to focus on creating more good. We can focus on something good in our mind, right? In that one moment. And that's just such a beautiful tool. And there's all kinds of other techniques, reframing things and stuff like that. Hey, Victor. Hey, Esther. So I want to leave you with that tool. I want to leave you with that understanding. When you really get this, it is going to give you such power, like power you can't even imagine. So practice it. Practice bringing your mind to just focusing on one small thing. If something's going on around you, you're in a bad situation, people are being mean to you, whatever that is, practice taking your mind and focusing it on something beautiful for just a moment and see if all of that can fade away for just that moment, right? And you'll start to understand the power of what you can do with your own mind. All right? You guys have a beautiful day and let me know when you try it. I want to hear about it. I want to hear your stories, okay? All right. That's it for today. I hope you guys have a great day and I will